welcome. Today is the D-Day. Today we have this Liverpool fans on here. See, my voice is almost gone. Oh, so that's your name today, Liverpool 7 United 0.
007 FC.
Say it with your chest. Liverpool 7.
7.
United 0.
Where's Oga Kwame? Born on a Saturday, baptized on Sunday. 7 times.
7th day, God said, let us
rest.
You guys can
007 FC.
Today I have my hoodie on. I have to cover my face in shame. As a United fan. This is the one
Cover your ears, man.
Before we start, if you're watching, like, share, subscribe. I know most people are here to cook, to roast, to do everything they want. Please go ahead. I'm going to Linger and DJ Kabisi are going to be the host today. So if you're watching, to like, share, subscribe. Like I said, you can see FOTTIE Fantasy, one word. You know, the Liverpool fans are going to be host of the show today. I'm just going here, just looking at them cook. You know. Okay. You guys take the
Should
floor.
we start with the first goal and then work to the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh?
However you want to start. Like, you're the host today. Go ahead.
Can we officially say that Darwin Nunez is no longer called Darwin Noodles? He is Mr.
Nah,
Indomie.
man, I want to call him Noodles forever.
Indomie, the goat of noodles.
Oh, God, how can you say this?
I got comment. This is a family friendly show. Look at the two of them.
Wait, no, which one was your favorite one, Ayo? Which goal was your favorite, do you think?
Which goal is my favorite?
Let's start with that. Let's spend 25 minutes talking about which goal is our favorite.
Okay.
And then maybe let's pick out players one by one from United who got owned. And then we can do our kudos and donkeys of the week.
I second that.
Okay, go ahead. Talk about the game. I think you have a lot to talk about the game.
She asked you a question.
Exactly. Which goal was your favorite?
There we go. Well, you know, at every point before the goal went in, where I was watching the bar, they had a glitch, so I didn't see any of the goals.
When did you enter your fugue state and like forget who you are and like travel through space and time?
Every time you went, I didn't see the goal. So you go. You just go ahead.
So Eric Ten Hag said, what did he say? Nothing special about Anfield. It's not different. Same thing as the usual game. I feel like he didn't get that right. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I think someone in the back office must have messed up. Like one of the interns may have messed up on the analysis or something. It was just all.
I think
I don't get it. This ain't the Netherlands.
I need someone to fact check. Ayo, you're a good stats man.
Yep.
I think for Anfield, our record for the last few games is something like 25 goals to 2. I don't know. It's a good question. Okay, you're watching. Can you just quickly Google how much you outscored you by at Anfield in the last few seasons? And just let me know in the comments. Please.
Thank you. I agree.
Hey.
Let's see. So
I just came down and ran up on you guys. I remember that. I watched that game. I watched every goal of that game. You want me to talk about that game?
Which game?
The game that Real Madrid ran up on you guys in Anfield.
Well, this ain't Real Madrid.
Man.
Okay, hold on. This ain't Real Madrid, and we ain't Barcelona.
He's trying
we
to
are not Barcelona.
Like what?
We are not Barcelona.
This has been that kind of thing is beneath you. We won the Champions League more recently than you smelled anything close. Please, sir.
No
Please.
condition is permanent. Yes,
Please.
Henry, I agree. United, Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, stunting.
But this 7-0 result will be permanent until the end of time.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, that was supposed
The game's not going away.
I said, you have rivalries in the league. The only match that really matters is Liverpool.
He's supposed to approach with a smidge of humility.
The only one.
More like, I recognize how big this rivalry is. We want our players to just do their best.
We're going to try.
I mean, they tried. Rashford, the greatest player since sliced bread, if you're on the forum at all. I don't think he scored. Did he score?
Nah.
Yeah. That's a surprise.
Yeah. And let's talk about their chances. Remember in the before it comes up. Remember we're in the bar. Sorry, drinking mezcal on a Sunday. Saturday. We're like, we bet Man United fans are gonna make these terrible chances make it into something. Those chances.
Honestly.
In the first half. Nothing. Maybe one.
Nothing.
We didn't get a chance. Okay, that's fine. It's good to see. History revisionism is good when you win 7-0. So it's all right.
You history an hour ago?
When you win 7-0, you can revise history. We'll talk about the game, guys. Let's analyze it tactically. It's your flaw.
Dude, we're too busy celebrating. I don't have any tactics. My tactics were amazing. That's my tactical assessment.
We're great.
Go ahead. It's actually pretty wild that it only takes us into 5th, so it's not like now everything's golden. But I will say there's pretty much no better feeling than beating United. And I had got into this thinking it's going to be an edgy, nervy 2-1. We're going to have to really fight for this. But nah, man. I mean, we fought, but it was like fighting a baby or something. Easy wins. You're the tactician. Tell us, what did you guys do wrong?
There's nothing to
playing Liverpool at Anfield.
There's nothing to analyze here. It's
how do you feel about Bruno Fernandes not trying to beg his coach to get sent off, to get subbed off?
Okay.
At some point, someone said, "Shut up, you rat!" and just screamed into the screen in the pub. I was like, damn.
Okay, so I'll say it right. This is my opinion, right? I think it's one of those games where the physical. We've played 11, 13 games more than the next team in the Premier League. Right, because we've been in every competition.
Man, and when we start to say things like this, you guys complain and complain.
You say
excuses.
You want to hear my analysis?
Go ahead.
Okay. It's one of those games where we've played 13 games. These guys are physically exerted themselves. We've played the core group of guys for almost every game because our squad is thin and we don't have depth. And we've played them in Europa. We've played them in the League Cup, in the FA Cup. And this was the worst game for their physical fatigue to kick in for all of them, right? Now, am I making excuses for it? Of course not. 7-0 this is the worst. This is the worst defeat I've experienced as a United fan, right? And I've been supporting United since 1996. I've watched.
I think it was since the 30s. Your worst defeat.
Yes, 1931 or something. So yes, it's the 30s, right? So yes, it's an embarrassing. It's unacceptable defeat. It is totally unacceptable, but it's not one of those things where, how will I put it? I'm going to try to analyze tactically because everybody was off it. What was there to analyze? Casemiro was off it. That's a guarantee all-time.
Casemiro, but he's the chosen one.
Varane was off it. Everybody was off it, right? This game reminds me of, I know it's different circumstances. You guys were about to win the league. This game reminds me of when Liverpool lost to, was it Villa? Villa lost you guys? And everything was off that day. That's how, again, different circumstances. I know you guys are about to win it. But the circumstance that is alike is, at that time, Liverpool were playing the same 13 players, right? You guys are Liverpool fans. You guys can correct me. For that title run, you guys play the same 13, 14 players, week in, week out, right? And they got to that point of physical limit and exertion against Villa, and you guys got pumped. Right, I'm talking. You guys were playing the same players from last season, right? You guys remember that was when you guys pushed Chile to the final day, and the next season, same set of players, and you guys got pumped by Villa due to fatigue. And I think that was you remind me again, that was the year of COVID, or where there was no break, like where the schedule was off. So it could happen. This was just one of the worst games, being Liverpool, for that to happen to us, So that's
it's just like when Liverpool were about to win the league. Similar.
That's all
I mean, you're right. I mean, I love seeing us rejuvenated, and honestly, I think I would have been more nervous that we're gonna lose if we were playing someone like freaking Wolves, our biggest nemesis this season. I honestly, and any football fan should tell you the same thing. When you're playing your big rivals, no matter what the season's been like, things might be different. Maybe you'll be worse, maybe you'll be better. But I walked into this and my brother was so cocky and he's like, they're gonna beat us 3-1 or whatever. And I was like, I don't know. It's not like I.
Born on South today. Hey.
4, 5, 6, 7.
All guy. Hey, you know what? Respect to all guy Kwame. I respect him. Respect to my guy.
You'll never walk alone, Oga. You'll never walk alone.
Okay.
Oh my God. I respect that.
Your ass has been walking alone this whole season. Your ass has been walking alone. West Africa, West Africa, no Africa, bro. 0 Africa.
Points behind you.
Dead. Look.
Sweat,
you guys got whooped 7
behind you
by Aston Villa. You man got whooped 7-2 by Aston Villa when you were the
when
best.
When is the last time you lost this badly?
No.
When is the last time
I am not
Manchester
here for that
United
bullshit. Listen, Miss West Africa, Miss West Africa, Mrs. Sadio Mane, Mrs. Jurgenis Klopp,
Rashford playing.
The Linger. Listen, this whole season, all I've seen from you on Facebook was, what the fuck? Liverpool? Come on, you. Today was the first time.
Honestly.
Today is the first time I've seen you happy this season. You guys have been unhappy. You guys have been more unhappy than we have over the last decade.
Happy, man.
7-2, you beat me 7-2, but I'm still on top of you, bro. Listen, I am on the ascendancy. You guys are going down. You guys are going down faster than Kim Kardashian. You men are going down faster than Mia Khalifa. You men are going down faster than a stripper in Atlanta, bro. You guys are
your blood pressure. Ooh, take a deep breath. Woosah.
No. I'm not taking no deep breath. I am not taking no deep breath. Nobody come from me. Everybody has been calling me, texting me, tagging me.
All right.
You know what? I just came here. I only came here.
Relax.
I only came here.
You can do. Hey, how's it going?
Are you done being an asshole?
Oh, we love you, man.
Absolutely. Listen, I stopped watching that game. I stopped watching that game at 4-0. I stopped watching that game at 4-0.
We scored 3 more after that. Did you know?
You know what's crazy? At halftime, I texted the group and I was like, guys, I'm still confident because I believe in my coach. No, I don't believe in that man. I did not believe in that man today. I did not believe in anything today. I did not believe in Buddha. I did not believe in Muhammad. I did not believe in Jesus. I did not believe in Eric Ten Hag. What was Diogo Dalot doing in that game? Ayo, I'm telling you, what have I been telling you? What have I been telling you, Ayo? No. You're out there smiling behind that microphone, bro. What have I told you? Wan-Bissaka should have played that game today, bro. Big man saying Wan-Bissaka should have played today. What was he doing? What was Diogo Dalot doing? These guys are making Van Dijk look like a defender. These guys are making Darwin noodles. Darwin freaking Indomie noodles.
Indomie.
Darwin. This guy is looking like a good striker. How? Liverpool have no midfield. What have we been saying all season? Bola, you know this. You have said this so many times on this podcast. Even Ola has said it so many times on this podcast. Liverpool has 0 midfield. Today, the midfield had Viagra, bro. These guys were hard as hell.
Man,
these guys were hard for 90 minutes.
Our 18-year-old don't need Viagra.
Hold on, I got one question. Are you not FSG in?
No, FSG out all the way.
Okay.
You saw the plane? You saw the plane? I sent my money. FSG out, Klopp in.
FSG out, Klopp in.
Okay.
Always. I can't evaluate Klopp.
But you know what? Watch these guys lose to Leeds United next week. Watch.
Sure. We would have still beaten you 7-0. The worst.
What
defeat
did I? What do
I've
I?
ever
What
seen.
do I?
Yo, got smacked. Yo, you guys got smacked 5. You guys got
What
Dougie.
do
You
I
got
always
Dougie
say?
5
We beat
times.
you worse than
What
Real
do I
African
always-
Cons.
What
We
do
beat
I
you
always
worse
say?
than
Real
Young
Madrid
Boys.
rolled up. Real Madrid rolled up into your stadium with no lube,
Worst
no
defeat
condom,
of
and
your
they gave you
life.
Dougie style and they
That's
left.
fine.
You
It's
guys
okay.
never seen a
It's
worse defeat than
okay.
this.
It's
Okay.
okay. It's
Analysis.
Oh God, I'm worried about your
All right,
blood
I'm
pressure.
done talking. I'm
Any
done.
analysis? Any analysis?
I want you to just like bring your shoulders down, like relax, man. It's all good.
Any analysis?
We're all family.
Now you worried about the wrong
I honestly
007.
No. Like I said, I stopped watching. I think the fourth goal went in, maybe like the 60th minute or something like that, and that's when I stopped watching. But up until then, I kept questioning why. I kept questioning why Eric Ten Hag overestimated and overrespected Trent Alexander-Arnold, because I saw that he played on the left wing. He played Bruno Fernandes on the left wing, for the purposes of, I guess, helping Luke Shaw track Alexander-Arnold, and also,
I don't think that's right, though.
Huh?
I think it was actually different. The reason why he did it was because we needed Rashford to be central. Right?
Well, we did not. That's the point. That's the point. We did not need Rashford.
So he got that one wrong.
We needed Rashford. We needed Rashford to target Alexander-Arnold. Sideshow Bob looking at us. That's what we needed to.
You needed to score a goal to win the game. Like, or any goals, and we actually scored 7.
Okay.
The analysis is this. I don't think.
Okay, you're right though. I mean, he should have targeted Trent. I walked into this so scared about Rashford against Trent.
We should have targeted Trent.
That's fair. But I'm just trying to look at the other side of things, right? This is what I said, right? This is our last 3 or 4 games. Okay, our last 3 or 4 games, because Rashford was playing on the left, there were big chances that were falling to Weghorst, right? Because he wants the chances to fall to Rashford. That's all why he was doing that. And he's also trying to force their high line, take advantage of their high line. Because the thing is, if Rashford is running in from the left, right, we are trying to play balls over the high line, there's how would I put it? It's not every time you get a big chance, because if you are running inside from the left inside, you're going to have to face 2 defenders, right? If that makes sense.
I hear that.
Yeah, you have to face Van Dijk and Konate, who are quick. But if it's like the one that is central, the quality of chance you get when you're central is way bigger than when you're running in from the left. But I think that's what he was trying to do. Of course,
I agree, but
you should have
I feel like chances get created sometimes merely because Rashford is on that left.
Correct. I agree.
Because they know for a fact that he's always going to be on the shoulder, right, of that right back, and he's getting, whoever that right back is, he's getting skinned for pace and for trickery. They're getting skinned. Bruno Fernandes was ineffective.
Yeah.
Was a liability.
It was bad today. Yeah.
It was a bad performance, and there is no analysis. It's just the same way they came to Old Trafford. Was it 2 years ago? And they whooped us 5-0. There is no.
I was gonna get my picture from that and start with that. I have a beautiful picture.
I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to the top left quadrant of my screen. Okay, I'm not talking to y'all at the bottom. Okay, I'm not talking to y'all. The point I'm trying to make.
I have a question.
Today was just, there was no football being played. There was no match today. Because again, a match means that we went there to compete. How did we get swallowed up by these guys who truly, they're crawling on their hands and their knees? They're
like Jonah and the whale.
But then again, I've even throughout this whole roller coaster Manchester United has been on, and the whole, we're in the title race that our fans have been shouting. You man know I've always kept composure. I have always said that Liverpool are not to be slept on. I have always said Manchester United, we're not back yet. People need to chill out. People need to calm down. If Liverpool were doing what Liverpool was supposed to be doing, if Chelsea was doing what Chelsea was supposed to be doing, we wouldn't be shouting, we're in the title race. No. So
Spurs weren't terrible all the time.
Fans have not said the title race though. Like, okay, in our forum that we know.
Okay, but the fan base, the global fan base, it's been quite mad. It's been quite mad. But hey, look, I'm here to eat my humble pie. Big up to you, man. Big up.
What kind of humble pie? You were shouting for 10 minutes when you got here.
No. Hey. I'll eat my humble pie with chest. I'll eat my jollof rice. I'll eat my humble moi with chest. Okay.
Moi. Keep comment on.
But you know what? Big up to you guys, man. 7-0. I'll take it. It is what it is.
Can you comment on Bruno Fernandes getting mad?
You have no choice. You must take it.
He wanted to come off.
Just like your team.
Can you comment on that?
Can I comment on what?
Bruno Fernandes getting mad at Ten Hag because he wanted to be removed from the field.
Bruno, I didn't see that. I told you I stopped watching.
That's the big talking point right now.
I stopped watching after 4-0, so I don't know.
Okay.
I only know it's 7-0 because the ESPN notification stupidly came on my phone and told me that it was 7-0. So I didn't know that. Can you tell me what happened? Like Bruno Fernandes got mad because he wanted to be taken off.
He wanted to be taken. The captain wanted to be taken off, and they got an altercation with Ten Hag.
Oh.
Isn't your captain Maguire? Where was he? How could he have been so terrible this game to concede 7 goals?
Don't let Thunder fire you. My captain.
Hey, Cristiano, we did it for you.
Come on, man. Don't let Thunder fire me.
Let's take comments.
Fire me.
Ola Odeyemi, I think it's okay. I got comments friend say, "Oh, come on, guy. My 4-year-old said I think Chelsea is going to lose." Wow. Who does he support? Who's Ola? Who does he support?
He's a Chelsea fan.
Please. Chelsea. I don't talk to mid-table teams. Henry says, I can't even understand why Liverpool are this hyped. They might have scored all the goals they will score for the next 5 to 6 games. Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, has Henry watched the game of football before? Does he know about? We have a kind of a rivalry a little bit with Manchester United. You guys have beaten us 7-0 and never scored again. Like, come on.
Yeah, humble guys still have chest. Don't be surprised.
I got chest, bro. I got chest like Cardi B.
The pick the bad that did not show up. Yep, they did.
I mean, but it's kind of like when the body's so destroyed, you need to do an autopsy.
Who's Facebook user? I need to smoke him. Whoever he or she is, let me know what your name is so I can smoke you accordingly, bro. Whoever you are, come out with chest and tell us your name.
Nice.
7-0 FC, okay.
7-0 FC.
Okay. I'm not surprised because I thought the cooking was going to be more. I'm like, because people have been messaging me, go live now. I'm like, why is the cooking is so like mild? It's just like slow cooking. I feel like barbecue, everything roasted by that. Because if this was me, I'm roasting. I'm like, wow.
That was not a cooking. That was a roasting. That was a barbecue, bro. Listen, out in the park,
people are letting us up the road.
Everybody watching.
In the comments,
kids with them little bad kids running around with no mama. That's what the barbecue was.
So wait, are we the bad kids with no mama, or are you the bad kids with no mama?
Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro and the rest of them were the bad kids with no mama.
The bad kids with no mama. No home training.
They say he put the shaka.
Home training at all.
Bruno shit.
Thank you, Facebook.
That's rejoice. Celebrating and cheered on. Cheers. Oh, this is
there's a cheers. There's a chears. We know who it is.
This is the Barcelona fan. He hates
Barcelona.
He hates everything Portugal.
Barcelona.
I understand why, but man, Benfica, chill, man. You take this thing too far. Sorry, okay, I had to. Cheers. Oh, this is Benfica. Okay,
that's Benfica. But
Antonio allowed this rubbish. They should have done this. Do you want to get out of here?
Who's Antonio?
Mikel Antonio. I think he's saying West Ham should have beaten us.
Oh.
He's an Arsenal fan. You know how they are. Just living in their own zone.
It was a fun morning.
Is this Yoruba? Is this Yoruba chat this week?
No. Remember that video on Instagram where people were counting Labour Party votes in Nigeria, where it's like LUP 71.
Oh, okay, that's what I don't know all these jokes. I thought it was a joke, but I didn't understand the context.
No. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. OB.
This is election joke too, right?
It's an election joke.
Guys, we're not gonna be political here. Come on.
Kwame and Mwame.
Damn.
We're still better than you guys. That better not be.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't
sure.
That's probably a Liverpool fan.
Casemiro didn't play, right?
I know. You guys should have played him. You're shining star.
Okay, so who for Liverpool, who was your best player in this game? Who was the man of the match?
I mean, my heart.
The man of the match was Diego Dallo. The Liverpool's man of the match was Diego Dallo.
Honestly, true. Probably Ten Hag. Ten Hag was our man of the match.
Oh, okay, yes,
phenomenal.
No, I think Mo got it on the fantasy app. I honestly think it was Robbo. Everywhere I looked, he was making things happen. It was his most rejuvenated performance in ages. He was really going for it all the time. But honestly, like for one of the first times this season, apart from when we beat Bournemouth 8-0 or whatever, not a weak link. Everyone brought their A game. Loved it. But probably Robbo for me.
Bola, what's your man?
For me, like I agree. Like everyone brought the A game. No weak links. I think the redemption story for Gakpo and Nunez was very strong. Salah played
Bobby.
Well. Harvey Elliot was playing well. 19-year-old, he's a kid. He's been maligned all year. He played very well. But for me, based upon the sad news this week.
Come back, Oga.
Come back, Lou. Come back. Because the sad news, man. Shout out to my boy, Bobby Firmino, the greatest. You know,
the greatest, the great one.
Last goal, that was it. That was like the cherry on top, man. Like,
Firmino scored? I didn't even know he scored.
Firmino scored.
It was actually our 7th goal against you guys. I don't know when you stopped watching, but it's our 7th one.
That one meant more. That one meant more.
This means more. This means more.
Okay. Good for you guys. Good. I'm happy. I'm so happy. More than you can imagine. I'm so happy. I'm sure nobody gets that joke.
Okay, who was your man of the match for us? Who do you think?
Fuck off.
In the half you watched. I know you didn't watch the whole game, but by the time we were beating you 4-0, who was our man of the match, do you think?
God, I hate you.
As you all know.
I just said I'm hosting. I'm trying to keep you included, sir.
She's the host.
I do have a man of the match for us.
Who was the man of the match? I think it was the ref, because I feel like
Fabio didn't pay him enough.
Man, the way
we had 3 penalties, right?
Someone slapped Salah in his eye like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock early on. I was like, we were going crazy. Are you kidding me? Bashed him in the eye. Salah just goes flying backwards. This ref. We should have gotten a penalty later on, but nah, man. Haters are out in force.
I think it was Salah. Salah was great.
Until I stopped watching, I thought it was Gakpo.
It was Gakpo? Okay, I think it was Salah. Because he was popping up all over the place. He didn't just stay on the left like he typically does.
Yeah. I think that was a good thing about everybody, honestly. It just really feels like for once a lot of our midfield and our attackers were all popping up all over the place and kind of felt like that swarming, like heavy metal football feeling that, like we've talked about multiple times on this pod, because our players are getting older, because it's been so long under Klopp, like we just haven't been able to see it as much. And today really felt like a return to form in the game that we played today where we beat Manchester United 7-0.
I know you're going to keep saying that in your dream. You'll be 1-7-0.
I know. So who posted in the forum? Someone posted in the forum. I can't remember who did it, but they're like, we got beaten so badly. I'm sitting in front of my TV waiting for the match to start.
They were like, oh, hey, Linga, tell us your life achievement. I do this. I've been a month and my team was 1-7-0. You feel like you keep saying that.
It's literally going to be like, what's your name? Liverpool 7, Manchester United 0.
Okay.
Told you 7-0.
Oga, as you all know, Oga is a picture of composure. Raji says, Oga, come fix you better. Liverpool only scored 10.
Nah, Raji, you piss off, bro.
Hey, composure.
Say Partey above him anyway. Say Arsenal fans, okay, relax. Just relax, right?
Arsenal fans need to
stop this nonsense. Partey is a very good midfielder. He had an excellent.
The same Partey Marcus Rashford spun and sent him back to Tema. Marcus Rashford sent him back to Accra. That's the same Partey. Have some sense, bro.
That man is an all-timer. This is an all-timer DM. He has 5 of them things. Arsenal has not been champions for 7 years. You should relax. You were having a great season, but relax. Stop it.
No, actually have them keep going, because what I've told Arsenal fans is if City just beat you by 1 point, if City just win this, man, not only the data says that we're going to shut down the forum if Arsenal win, So if City win, do we just start a whole new form that's against Arsenal? I don't know. Like, we've got to do something special. Martinez should go and
have a great
well.
season. That's what I'm going to say. Because I'm not going to get. It's one of those things where I don't want to say anything and then I'll use it against me later. Because if it goes the way I want it to go, it's going to be brutal for them. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. That's what I'm going to say. Martinez, go and sleep well. Football is not grab. Okay. Jella looks pissed. Head up, bro.
We're sending you love, man. It's all right.
I want the media smoking.
I don't want your love.
Oh my God!
Arsenal away to Liverpool
in this Lenten period. Come on.
Arsenal away to Liverpool will be very interesting. Who is this Facebook user? Let's know who you are, so that we can,
so we can attack you personally.
Yeah, exactly. Popping in to grab my lukewarm breakfast from the chop line.
It might be lukewarm, but it's plentiful. 7 dishes, 7 options. You got everything.
All I'm going to say is this. Yarn all your way. We are still on course to qualify for the conference and complete our domestic Mickey Mouse double, respecting the process. This sounds like, what's his name? This guy that's always cracking all these interesting jokes. This United fan, what's his name?
United fans are all jokers, man.
Oh, is it James Chiondira? Tate Chiondira, that one?
No. Actually, it's this other guy. What's his name?
Suzima Bachi?
Yes, that's what I thought it was. Yes, that sounds like kind of joke he would say. Jay Socials, hey guys, great to see y'all holding up.
Jay Socials, I'm not holding up, bro. I am not holding up. The only thing that is holding up, bro, I am not holding up.
We're frontliners
at all.
Yeah,
I am about to bounce from. I'm about to get out the studio because I don't even know what.
Excuse me.
I wasn't scheduled to be here. This is thing. So you man are lucky that I'm even here because I would have been taking a nap right now.
We appreciate you.
From the sleep of the dead. We're happy you're here. We're happy you're here.
I think Salah also broke the record for most number of yellow cards for taking off his shirt. I think he's the all-time leader.
To discuss, you're welcome. Since you cannot break into the center after a rot, when you face us with a chip on shoulder, enjoy the boost.
We will. We actually beat you 7-0. I don't know. It was your worst defeat of like any of your lives, right? Of any of your lives? Well, was it of any of their lives?
The last time we lost this much. Maybe my grandpa was alive, but he's dead now.
Was he screaming? Was he screaming on
last time we lost this much? Last time we lost this much, I'm just saying this: black people were not allowed to have computers in the United States.
Damn. I don't think anyone had
computers were
allowed to have anything. So that's all. We couldn't own shit in this country. So yeah.
And now look at us, guys. We all have a computer and we can talk about this 7-0.
Exactly. We have freedoms.
Power to the people. Power to the people, man.
Yeah. So,
who's the best Liverpool youngster? Who's the best Liverpool youngster? Bala. I put suggestions there, but maybe you have a better suggestion. I don't want Liverpool.
They're all good. They're all good. You're very young and early in their development. The person who's probably the furthest along in his development is Bajetic. But they're all great, you know. They're all great. All 18, 19, like it's crazy.
What happened to Carvalho, by the way, on the side note?
Dude?
He doesn't play as much, Fabio Carvalho. I don't know if you guys he doesn't play
yeah. So
he was playing a lot,
I was reading about that. I think it's because he's getting a lot of game time earlier because we still have issues with injuries, but not as much. And I just feel like for me, he wasn't as strong defensively, so it doesn't make as much sense, but hugely, hugely talented. Mm-hmm. I think Bajetic is the most reliable of these three right now in their age. I think Elliot or Carvalho are the most talented, like gifted, but they both, especially Carvalho, still obviously feel young to me. But Elliot has played in all of our games this season, I think, and like was great today. So I guess maybe Elliot just about edges it out, but Bajetic is most reliable, and Carvalho is super, super talented. He just needs like a little more work.
Okay. They need to fill out. They literally need to. They don't have grown man strength at all. Okay,
Kwame, what do you think of our different players?
Did you like Elliot?
Carvalho? Can you hear me? Elliot played in the game today when we played against Manchester United.
Hey, your mood has improved now. That's what I wanted. Your mood has improved. Okay, Kwame. You're in a better mood.
Elliot, he was the one who played today.
In a better mood. I'm still sour grapes. I do not like this. I do listen. I hate this. I do not like this, and I feared at 2-0.
Unlucky. Unlucky. It's tough.
What's the question? What's the question?
Who's the best Liverpool? I know you didn't pray for it, so just off the cuff. Who's the best Liverpool youngster out of these three? Bajetic, Elliot, Carvalho.
Jordan Anderson.
He was playing like a young man today, man. All the Viagra's you were saying, man.
You said that, man.
Popping up.
Honestly, I think that's this season or just in the last few years.
General.
General, I'll say it's between Elliot and Carvalho and Bajetic. Bajetic looks like a very mature midfielder. He plays with a lot of maturity.
Yeah.
Of course, you can tell he's I don't know how old is he. What, 20? How old is he?
18.
18.
You can tell he needs more physical development. He needs more, but he plays with he has a great understanding of space. He has eyes around his head, so he definitely has a high ceiling. Elliot, he held you guys up last season a lot. So it's between the two of them, and I think honestly, if Klopp continues to be an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer-esque manager, where he sees the need for a good like forwards, when he sees definitely the last 4 years he's needed several midfielders, but he continues to buy forwards. Maybe those two can help him in some way, shape, or form, but. Those two, I rate them, despite me being sour grapes. They're legit.
So, I agree with your assessment.
I
agree, but I also think
I'm not answering more from you. No, Linger, I am not talking to you. The bottom left quadrant of my screen, I do not recognize you. You are not a part of this conversation. Okay?
Linger, so shy never
lost. Talk to Virgil. Tell Virgil how you feel. Hug the Virgil pillow.
Man, Virgil uses more moves than my sister. Get out of here, bro.
Wait, how many did we score against you? You put up the game at 4. You put up the game at 4, right?
What? What's moves? What's moves?
Oh my God!
Like the hair thing or what? Is that what you're asking? What's moves?
What? Moves is something girls put in their hair. You don't know what that is.
Are you both balls?
Mousse is something girls put in their hair to make it cute.
How do you know this again?
Well, I have 2 sisters.
Your manager's bald as hell, man. You should be talking about Moose.
And I'm a heterosexual man. So.
Okay. Obviously, I'm just joking. I think Elliot actually. I'm like I got comments from last season. I've always liked the kid. It's 2-footed.
When he got injured, it was like one of my hardest moments as a Liverpool fan. Not because we lost or anything, but like it was just a devastating moment. He was like screaming for Klopp on the sides, and we were all like crying.
I remember that was really sad. I remember that. I think it's Elliot. I think Elliot is pretty legit. But Bajetic might be one of those people that like, he might be like what this guy did to me. This guy that fooled me. I don't know if he fooled me, but I don't think he has continued. Curtis Jones. Remember how I used to hype him up a lot. I used to hype him up before. I was like, damn, but this guy didn't make the jump. I don't know if it's injuries, maybe it's injuries.
I'm still hoping he can. I also worry sometimes that I'll buy someone's like jersey and then suddenly they won't be good anymore. Like I bought Diaz's this season and he immediately got injured. But I bought Jones's jersey, so I think any errors have been my fault.
Okay,
maybe stop buying jerseys. How about that? Actually, buy a Mohamed Salah jersey and buy a Darwin Noodles jersey.
I have 4. I have 4 Salah jerseys. One for each one season wonder he's had.
Jay Social says, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Well, it's one season wonder. That's a good one. I share the frustrations, but in 10 how we trust.
I'm still trusting
from next game. I don't know why people are saying that.
Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But what was our score today?
Look, you never catch Liverpool, but
I
can verify. What game was that we were in our United group chat when I said these guys are back? I said it. I saw it. I saw a difference.
Yes, and look.
And when I said back, they are not going to win the league. They're not going to compete for major titles. But like because they are going to make a run for top 4. Like I saw it. I was like, oh, these people are going to make a run because it was clear. And I look at underlying stats. Hold on. Underlying stats show that Liverpool are severely underperforming their underlying stats. Like the underlying stats is very good. Like, and I knew that at some point it was going to average out. So I knew they were back. I was just hoping that
people thought I was trolling when I said Liverpool were going to finish.
I remember you called it early. You're one of that called it early. When like Bola was always like, oh,
they thought I was trolling. I was like, yo, get serious.
I don't want to come on podcast. This isn't the shit.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
You remember that?
Game at a time.
One
game at a time.
We've been consistent. Our messages are consistent. I still believe FSG out because they haven't allowed Klopp to maintain the standards of excellence that he deserves. And
but Bola, hold on. Why
ahead.
did Klopp not demand midfielders? Why did he keep buying strikers or goal scorers?
Number one, Klopp can't demand anything. Klopp is being a company man. Number two, you already heard the news this week. Firmino's leaving. I knew another one was going to leave, so that's the only reason why I believe they got
But Firmino wasn't leaving until the end of the season. My point is, over the years, this guy has not bought midfielders, but he's kept buying forward players. So you can't blame it all on FSG.
We got bubble Thiago.
Even while us United fans continue to blame the Glazers, we blame them for being terrible owners. Yes, but we don't blame them for not spending money. We have spent money the wrong way, Manchester United.
That's y'all. Us is a different equation. We are not spending money that we need to spend. And hold on, time out. Every time we spend money, it's always balanced out by the number of players we lost. They may not be big players, but we got 20 million for Minamino. We got 20 million for Origi. That's how we're paying for our players, which is a terrible way to operate your business. We all know.
That's what we do too. That's what United does.
FSG aren't putting any money into the club.
Everyone does that but City, I think.
Yeah.
Ours is even worse. Guess what? They are taking money out of the club. Have you seen that chart of the only owners that take money out of the club? It's only Glazers. It's only Glazers. Yeah. So, but I do agree a little bit. Okay, Kwame. I do think Liverpool fans have, and I understand why. Right? He won the Holy Grail for you guys, Premier League. I get that. And again, Klopp. You know, even before most Liverpool fans believe in Klopp, the evidence is out there on the group. 2015, 2016, when some of the Liverpool fans were saying they wanted Klopp out, I was telling them, relax, this man knows what he's doing because he used to be coach of a club, my second club.
Those are the same kind of maniacs that say that, like, United's in the title race. No.
I was.
Please, man. They give us a bad name.
I remember that time. But my point is this. Yeah. I'm just trying to say, I echo Oga Kwame's words. Club definitely, and whoever is in charge of prioritizing transfer should definitely take some blame regarding buying midfielders. It was clear you guys had midfielders this season. It was very clear, and they didn't prioritize that. Right? It was very clear. So, but it looks like it's
guys, we bought Arthur Melo. Come on, he's a midfielder, I think. I've never seen him, but
the last day of the transfer window.
Does he exist? I feel like that guy's like
anyone here?
I feel like it's like an NFT.
What he looks like. I think he's blonde. I've never seen him.
I think he's an NFT. He's not real.
But real talk, like a lot of what we did, right? We gave everyone all this extra money. We gave Oxlade-Chamberlain, and there's been a stopgap on spending on additional players, even though in the long run we would have saved a lot more money by putting the extra investment into midfield. And that's directly towards FSG. We all know that. And I'm not going to say that things are perfect within, our fan base in that regard, but everyone's been crying for new midfielders for several seasons now. This isn't the first time we're hearing about it, but that's why people are being more vocal now, because enough is enough. People are tired. I heard a report, FSG claiming that they only made $7 million last year. That doesn't even make any sense. We played the most number of games that we could possibly play. So I don't want to malign them. I don't want to take away from the wonderful day where Liverpool played Manchester United and won 7-0. But we do need, if we have just a little bit more investment, right, on a sustained basis, we'll save more money over the long run. And also we'll be able to compete with our Manchester Cities and other major clubs around Europe.
That's a different conversation, though. At some point we have to ask.
How many goals did we score against Solskjaer? The comment, guys. We need to respect the comment.
Not as many as against Ten Hag.
Oh.
That's a lie, though. Well, that's a lie, though. You guys, you try to score 9 goals. Okay, well, Susha was fired by the second one. He was fired by the second
Help us with the math. So you scored 9 goals against you with your last manager. And we scored 7 goals against you today.
That's
a lot of goals. Sounds good.
It's got on. But guess what? Only one got W. He got the W. Ten Hag got the W. None of these managers got W against Liverpool. I'm just saying. So respect.
And when you get your W trophy then this season, man, I'm gonna be jealous.
It's 3 points, guess what? It's just 3 points. It's 3 points.
Okay, tell yourself that.
They don't give 6 points.
7-0 against your biggest rival.
They don't give 6 points for that.
Biggest rival. I know. Just 3 points. We're still 5th. Blah 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 blah.
I didn't say that. I didn't talk about you 5th or anything.
7-0.
I don't care about the funny thing, Linga, do you remember
the number of dwarves in Snow White? That's how many goals we scored against you. S Club 7, man.
Let's respect the comments.
7 starring Brad Pitt. Come on.
Drinks.
7 drinks. 1 drink per goal.
Man, I already got served 7 up today, bro. I don't need any more drinks. I'm done.
Speaking of Oli, remind me how much was beaten by Liverpool again, please. Curtis looked promising. Yep, he did. Wait, how many times is this guy saying this? He's just saying all platforms. Gakpo, Diaz, and Nunes. Is he spending?
I can account for what we lost to get those.
Hey,
Eric Seven Hag.
I know he's an Arsenal fan. I know. It's good. It's okay. We know you guys. Will Liverpool accept the Qatar?
I want it.
We're going to argue about it forever. But I want it. I do not.
Okay. Fair enough. You know me, you stand on the same when it comes to
Qatar ownership?
Yeah, Linga doesn't want Qatar ownership yet. United has almost than Liverpool this season. How many are Liverpool expected to win?
0. How many did we win last season to season? You want to do like a year-by-year comparison of the last?
Wait, hold on.
0.
United haven't won.
We're still in the Champions League, guys. We're still in the Champions League.
United haven't won more trophies than Liverpool this season.
Why? Which trophy?
It's 1-1, right? We celebrate everything.
Which trophy did you win? I'm sure.
We won the Charity Shield. The Super Cup.
You won the AXA Cup, bro. You won
the Super Cup champion.
And Cup, man.
See, that trophy just needs rebranding. That's all I'm saying. We just need to rebrand it, make it right. It's the Super Cup.
You people celebrating this, though. Remember?
Why didn't we change the group picture?
Remember this? You guys remember? When I came to California, people were celebrating to me, telling me about how you won 2 big trophies when I came to California. Don't change that. You guys are celebrating Carvalho Cup.
Wait, we changed.
This man had an open bus.
Amazing.
This man had an open bus parade. This man had an open bus parade. They had an open bus, open train, open train. They opened everything. Oh, ain't got no roof. FC, bro. This man was celebrating like they won the World Cup and the Champions.
It's great.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Okay.
And it only focuses on the present, not the past.
Yes.
What?
We got history.
All right.
Okay. Kwame. United question. We have to move on. We have to move on topics. Let's not waste time anymore. It's 48. We are 48 minutes in. What's United's best route to another trophy? FA Cup or Europa? I'm glad I put this before because if I didn't put this before, people were like, "Oh, I removed it." If I had Premier League there, it's like, come on, guys. I
mean, our best route to another trophy. It has to be the FA Cup because we're in the I think quarterfinal of that one right now. Europa League. Europe is a little. It's a wild card.
I've been very vocal about that.
Europa League. I've been there, done that. I don't care about that thing. And there's still Roma there. There's Arsenal in that competition. I think which other they're like these wild card German teams. I don't.
Juve is still there. I mean, we know they're cheating FC. Juve is still there.
Yeah, exactly. Juventus is still there. I don't want to mess with that. Honestly, I would. If I got out of the Europa League the next round, I really wouldn't be mad. Man City, I mean, FA Cup, we only have to beat Man City, and I feel like we can beat them at Wembley. So yeah, that's our best route to another trophy. But honestly, at this point, I don't care. I don't care if we don't win another trophy because I'm still ahead of schedule. I'm ahead of schedule in terms of rebuilding this team. Coming into the season, I wanted two things. I wanted to finish in the top 4, and I wanted the coach to coach the players. I wanted to see a better style of play. I wanted to see players improve. And those two things, I've seen them. Never mind what happened today. Today was a mentality thing. It wasn't a performance. It wasn't a stop. Today was a mentality thing. It was an intensity thing. Liverpool won that game in the first 5 minutes when I saw us lose like 4 50-50s back to back. And that was the problem. So this season, I think, even if we don't win another trophy, we're still doing okay. But to answer the question, the FA Cup is the better route to a trophy.
Yeah, I agree. I echo that too. I already kind of talked to before you came on when it was just me and the hounds from the other side of town.
You're from Game of Thrones.
I said what I thought why we lost today. My thoughts, perspective. It doesn't have to be the right thing, I echoed that. I just wanted to add, fatigue, right? I think a lot of it's fatigue. Yeah, these players that got to the point of their physical exertion, they had, and this was the worst game to all in to drop off at the same time. So, but yeah, FA Cup, I agree. Fulham next, we should be able to beat Fulham. I mean, we should. Old Trafford United are a different beast, And if you remember in the group chat a couple of weeks ago, when
didn't we beat you there 5-0?
Yeah,
different beast indeed.
Now this isn't.
A different beast.
Everybody were talking about and I said the one major worry I have about United this season, that, and it's a worry. It's not a worry, but I guess that's the next level, the next form of this team. If our form travels, and kind of doesn't, right? In the big games, I kind of noticed that our form doesn't travel away, right? And that's the next layer if you want to become, in my opinion, like a consistent title challenge. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Home form, I'm always very confident at Old Trafford, no matter the team. When we go away, and I saw the stats today to back it up, United has only beaten one team. And that's why I say we need to focus now on top 4. Because yes, we're comfortable, but I don't want to get dragged into a top 4 shootout. I do not want to.
No, I don't.
That's why. So I saw the stat today. We have beaten only one team in the top 12 all season away from home, and that's Fulham, bro.
That is not good.
Exactly. And we have I think
not
5.
Good at all.
We have 5 of them to play now away from home. And to be clear, Linger, trust me, Liverpool's record is worse than us, so don't get too excited.
Okay.
Wait,
what?
That's not good.
Your record against Liverpool today.
We're talking of over 38 games. I'm just saying stats. Don't hate on me. Go fight the stats.
What are the stats from today? How many goals?
Okay, I know you guys are going to say something funny, but let's pretend we are having a podcast.
That's the question. Either of those cups. But when Cristiano Ronaldo wins Saudi Cup 1000, does that count as a United win or no?
No. It counts as a shawarma cup. We don't win shawarma cups. We don't know. We win real trophies. We don't win a freaking Middle Eastern burrito. No. Less of that.
But be honest. If your jacuzzi was better, would you have won today?
We don't care about it. We don't care about it.
Be honest with yourselves, guys. This podcast is about being honest.
You're not allowed to take my jokes.
That's
not how this works.
I'll get quiet as my lawyer.
Do not bring this girl back. In fact, you know what?
Don't go.
Oh, that's messed up. Bring her back.
Okay, Bola.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you don't care, but maybe you care. I don't know. Just give me a quick answer to this one. What do you think is United's best route to a trophy for this one? FA Cup or Europa?
How many more games left in Europa? 7 more games.
Yeah, there's second round, quarterfinal. Yeah, just a lot more games, 8 games or something. Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is that we won today 7-0, and the 5s are good. Real talk. both equal. I don't think there's like a better. Either one is better. You do have the opportunity to win both. Although you lost 7-0 today at Anfield, United are a great team, and Ten Hag has been transforming the team since the departure of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and you guys have the opportunity to win both. So I think you actually
and they weren't transformed enough to not lose 7-0 to their biggest rivals, but they have been transformed.
I agree. You guys are in pole position to win both. You guys should actually. This could be a treble. Yeah, could be a treble season. So
No. There's only one treble. Don't do that. We don't care about 2001 treble.
You can own them both.
There's only one. We don't recognize treble, and that's the Champions League, the Premier League, and the FA Cup.
Right. We don't do Paris
any other combination of 3 trophies.
Michael Owen treble. We don't care about the treble.
Nah,
we about the real treble.
We don't do Shawarma Cup, Carling Cup, and Community Shield. Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that over
here. Let's take comments because it's clear you don't want to answer the question. Let's just take comment, then I'll go to the final topic. Wait, I think I've read this before.
Yeah, we read these ones.
Okay, yes. FA Cup only 6 content. Europa still has Juve Roma. Yep, I agree. Man United had too big from last Sunday's Cup win. So everything Carvalho Cup.
Okay. No. I'm not even going to address that.
Yeah, don't address it, please. There's no need to address that. It's really your mentality is fatigue, too many games. I think so. Although, to be fair, there's some mentality thing there. I agree there's some mentality there because...
Can I ask a question?
There's a trend there.
Can I ask a question? So how did you feel when last season played every single match possible that a team could play in a given season? Now that you're now experiencing fatigue in March.
Yeah. And Bola, that's what I'm saying. Yes, we can talk about fatigue because look, even against when we played Newcastle United last weekend, you saw fatigue, right? Mm-hmm. You saw fatigue. When we played Barcelona in that second leg, you saw fatigue. The point is that the players have always held it together. Liverpool is a different kind of animal. Combine the level of fatigue, combine that with just not like I said, not winning your 50-50s. That will, when you lose your first 4 50-50s, right? It carries on to the rest of the game. It will affect you, especially in a hostile environment like Anfield, where the fans are like so close to the touchline.
Hey, it's not different. It's not different from anywhere else.
So yeah, that's why I say it is a mentality thing. It is more mentality. It was more mentality than fatigue today, believe me, because players can get over fatigue in the mind. They can get over it, and we have players that can do that. But today, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think it was more mentality than fatigue today.
I think it's a combination of both. I think there's fatigue. I think there's mentality, of course, because there's a trend from last season of them. Some of these players were there last season.
Yes.
Humbling.
Yeah.
Get that. I also think it's very, very unpopular. And I've said this in the chat. Goka doesn't agree with me in the United chat. I think the lack of being able to play out of the back got exposed today. It really did. Because I've been saying this, that is unsustainable to keep going long. You can get away sometimes, but this is the third team away from home. Big team away from home. We've not got away with it. We went to Man City. We got clapped. Even though Arsenal seemed like it was a close game, I want to admit that was not a close game. The reason that game was that close was because of incredible box defending by Varane and Martinez. That's why we lost 3-2. We could have lost that game by more. So now again, it has come back to bite us. My point is, you can go long sometimes, but the inability to play out of the back comfortably when you are going under the high press, it will come back to bite you. And that's where United need to morph to. And that's why I have maintained consistently, very unpopular among United fans, mainly me and somebody called Anchuki, we need to change our goalkeeper. We cannot keep doing this football nonsense.
Yeah.
It might be unpopular, but that's my opinion.
I'm not,
the next level, we need a ball-playing goalkeeper.
So why didn't Ten Hag and Liverpool receive this criticism too?
Yep.
But at least it was in a cup game where there's still a second tie and there's still stuff to pay for. Why didn't Ten Hag just shut down shop? Why didn't he once they got to 4?
He should have even for 4. I think from like 3. I think
half time
when did McTominay come in?
Yeah, 3 after that third.
Yeah, it was 2. I think came in after 2. Yeah, McTominay came out 2. When it was 2, the first thing I said in the chat, and you can put I have the screenshots if you want. I said straight away, why is he bringing McTominay? And even if he's bringing McTominay, bring in more midfielders. Let's shut everything down. Shut down the midfield. Take off Anthony. I just shut the midfielder and take your L. And play on the break. If we lose 2-1, who cares? But you need to protect that goal difference. So that's the one thing I have big criticism for Ten Hag. Serious criticism. I love him. I believe in his process. But for today, you need to hold that con. That was terrible by him. That was terrible. Just shut down the midfield. Shut down the space. Liverpool just realized, they shut it down. They just keep the ball. Let them keep. I don't care.
So
we're just transition after transition. After I'm like, this is come on,
bro. Y'all brought in like for like. Y'all brought in like for like.
So correct. Exactly. I saw that too.
Garnacho for Weghorst, and then McTominay for Fred.
Yes, I saw that. I didn't like that change. I was like, this doesn't make sense.
And then in 75, this way it gets crazy. Well, 77, you took off Casemiro and you brought on Sabitzer, who's more attacking, right? And then you took off Martinez and brought on Malacia.
For yellow card.
More like, and in the one case, maybe slightly.
Yeah, in my opinion, you should have shut it down at 2 or 3-0. Shut it down, bring up more midfielders, and just shut it down. And just take it and protect your goal difference. Because people keep talking like, we're comfortable. Yeah, we're comfortable now. What if it gets down to like a shootout for top 4? It could. Because if all we are away from is 2 injuries to key players, and we're in trouble. And we start dropping points consistently. So, for this game, I'm definitely going to blame. I'm not going to be like one of those people. I'm going to blame Ten Hag. I think people do not know how to have multiple things. There you can blame a manager for a day and still think he's the right person going forward. Like those are 2 different things.
I agree.
So he has to hold it, in my opinion. Shawarma Cup is lit. Last year, God told me no one cares about the Carvalho. Real trophies. Okay.
I mean, I heard it a lot when we were celebrating.
Hey, let me defend myself. Okay. Last year, these men were winning the Carabao Cup and they were celebrating like they won the World Cup.
But it's a Chelsea fan, though.
My team is rebuilding. We're trash right now. We're rebuilding. Liverpool were the best in the world at that time. These men were making it to Champions League finals, winning Premier Leagues, winning Champions Leagues, but they're celebrating the Carabao Cup win. My Sunday League team is winning the Carabao Cup. I should celebrate that. So don't tell them. And all your team, what cup is your own team winning? What cup is your own team winning?
Transfer the all. That transfer window. Transfer the all. That's what I'm calling them. They want the transfer window.
You guys got the wrong Modric.
This sounds similar. It sounds similar.
The boss. Dalo and Shaw were shocking. I agree.
Bruh.
This is Shaw's worst game this season. And he's rocked my world.
Wasn't looking good.
I agree. He was really poor today. So it's about resting players and damage control. You should have shut it down earlier. Though. You should have. That was very naive. Should have shut it down.
Exactly. And if you had shut it down, you wouldn't have lost 7-0. Your worst defeat since the 1930s.
Okay. Let's talk about Champions League. At least you can. You see your predictions only. I want to end the show early today. There's nothing to make it extend.
Yeah. Can I leave?
No, come on.
Talk about the Champions League.
Predictions.
We're not talking about our game anymore.
Just predictions. And guess what? Liverpool is not playing here, so it's just for the games next week. Benfica versus Brugge. Okay, Kwame. What's your prediction? Who goes through? Just who goes through? Right now, Benfica are leading, right? They're leading 2-0, something like that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Bola, who goes through? Benfica, Brugge.
Oh, Benfica.
Linger?
Shout out to Simon Mean.
I think Benfica as well. I can't speak with confidence about either of these teams, though. I've been too busy taking my L from Real Madrid to look at anything else in the Champions League. Honestly,
I think Benfica goes through too. The next game, Chelsea versus Dortmund. Okay, comment.
I think Chelsea goes through on this one.
What?
I think Chelsea will go through. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the score right now?
1-0.
It's 1-0. 1-0. They lost 1-0 in Germany.
That's Chelsea.
I don't think that's a bad shout. Dortmund should win, but I think Chelsea can pull something out at home. It's not impossible. So yeah, Chelsea.
Okay.
And there aren't away goals anymore, right?
No.
I think Dortmund go through. We need to pile on the misery on Chelsea a little bit.
I want to.
Hey, Dortmund's my second team, so I need some joy in Champions League. A little bit of joy. So I'm going with Dortmund. I think Dortmund they'll pull through. It's been like a draw. Bayern PSG. I think that's the time.
That's a sexy time.
I think Bayern.
I don't know if you guys heard. Somebody's back. Somebody's back. Best Africa.
Is that Sadio Mane?
Bubblehead.
I guess you're going for Bayern, Linger.
Of course, man. You don't know how much I love Bayern. I can't even name their whole starting lineup, but Mane. Cameron FC is back. I'm back.
Oh, you're picking. Oh,
yeah. I mean, sorry, Bayern Munich. Sorry, Bayern Munich.
Bayern.
I know people are going to say because of my Messi vibe. But it's not even because of Messi. Messi's playing well. Let's be clear. He's got his number 7. Let's put it on respect. Okay, Kudos and Donkey. We'll get there. He's got. But Kylian, I cannot bet against Kylian Mbappe. That man, he didn't play first. I mean, he came on, but he was half injured. He's fully fit now. He just broke the record for the club. Nah. Because of Kylian,
true.
I could not. I'm telling you, if Kylian was injured, I would have said, just give it to Bayern. Because Kylian is back, I'm riding Kylian.
That's fair.
So I think PSG turning
It's not an irrational call, but Sadio Mane.
It's 1-0. It's like 2-0 or something. I'm like, oh shit, it's 1-0. There's no away goals, doesn't matter. I'm not worried.
It
can go either way. Like I think I'll make my decision once I see EJ's posts online. What type of action she's putting in the atmosphere.
You mean that fake post when she's always hedging her bets? You mean that post? Fake. It's not falling for ages. It's fake. She will say something that she doesn't believe, and when it goes wrong, she say, "Oh, I jinxed it." It goes right. She say, I said it.
I claimed it.
It's fake. I've called out many times. Fake. It's just fake hedging. Don't listen to her. The last one. Who's the last team? Oh yeah, this is annoying. Spurs or Milan?
Both teams are dead.
Yeah, dead.
I know. Honestly, who cares?
I think Spurs will bottle it again, so Milan will go through.
No, go through. Okay, because Milan is up 1-0, right? Yeah, they're up 1-0.
Yeah.
Bola, who goes through?
Well, Milan are my. If I have a second team, it's Milan from back in the day. So Milan. Spurs are just bottlers, so they're not playing well. They lost this weekend.
They lost FA Cup to Sheffield United.
No pedigree, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So and
if I will say though, guys. Mm-hmm.
No, I said I think Milan will win, but Spurs win. Oh well.
So I found this Spurs fan, and his name is Expressions, and he's a fucking he's crazy man.
He's crazy.
And he's like changed my life.
His
like lyrical abilities are amazing.
Oh, he's a legend.
Oh, he's a goat.
I know. I found him like a month ago. Obsessed.
Oh,
so
he's.
I think Milan will go through, and I'm just excited to see what Expressions has to say.
He's ridiculous. He's a legend. Exactly. That's the way to put it. His lyrical
amazing
of jokes and his
innuendos always on the fly. Always on the fly.
Innuendos. He does it so well.
Yeah.
He does it so well, just enough that he can't get cancelled. He never It's like this guy.
His brother.
But you have to think twice. Like, this is very inappropriate. But what word is inappropriate there? You can't pick out the word.
Exactly.
You know, his brother's a Man United fan.
Yeah, Rance.
Right.
He kind of got cancelled a little bit.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, for a little bit. He did go
cancelled. Rance be saying some outlandish shit though.
Yeah, his brother is genius.
Expression is a full.
Oh, he's totally shameless, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. Okay, let's go. Kudos and Donkey of the week.
Can Oga Kwame go first?
Yeah, let him go first. Oga Kwame, take us home. He's still here. He's joking. Take us home.
Okay, are we starting with Kudos or Donkey?
Yeah, whichever one. You go ahead, however you want to go. Okay, let's start with Donkey. Let's start with bad to end the positive. Start with Donkey.
Oh God, Donkey. Donkey is I have to say this is not me blaming one person, but I have to say Diogo Dalot because it all started with him. And you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna cherry pick Manchester United. You don't do that. You don't go to your biggest rival. You don't go to Thank you. Manchester, you don't do that. You don't do that. Listen, the trolling has been crazy, but yeah, Manchester United is big. You don't go from the high of beating Barcelona in 2 legs to the second level high of winning your first trophy in 6 years. And then, you come from behind at Old Trafford to beat West Ham. You don't go from that to losing 7-0. That is an embarrassment. At the very least, at some point in that game, the players should have played for pride, played for their families, played for the name on the back of the shirt, because your name will go down in history as part of the group that went to Anfield and lost in what has become the worst loss in Manchester United's history.
It does count as this week, So
it counts.
It counts from Sunday to Sunday, That's how it counts now.
Sunday to Sunday.
Yeah. Donkey has to be Manchester United, and they just have to hold that. Again, this Manchester United versus Liverpool is more than a football match. It's more than that. It is a massive, ask any Liverpool fan, ask any United fan, when fixtures come out, what do we look for? When are we going to Anfield? When are they coming to Old Trafford? So you don't do that. It's something that hurts. It hurts the fans really, really, really badly. I'm gonna carry this for a long time. And I think, when is international break?
Damn, man.
There's one more next week.
Manchester United are Donkey of the week. The entire squad, the coaching staff, and the playing staff.
Yeah.
Can you tell Arsenal fans who the real rivalry with Manchester United is? So we have it clear.
Arsenal fans, you know when you have that little brother, right? He's like 4 years old. He's like 4 years old, and you're like 18, and he's trying to fight you and your uncles. That's what Arsenal is. Arsenal's that. So they can go take a nap.
That's why they're so nap. That's why they're so addicted to. Oh, when is the game? Seda saying. That's
look at my brother. Take his L.
When is the game?
Seda, I'm with you, bro. I am with you.
Have the Munich flag up. Did they do that?
If we had a Munich flag that's really effed up, isn't it? So Klopp and Ten Hag, I think, did a joint thing this week where, I don't see what's funny or appealing about making fun of these tragedies. United fans also have Hillsborough stuff and Hillsborough chants. Just stop it. We have so much good banter. It just leaves a bad taste whenever anyone does it. So if our fans had a Munich flag, F them, they suck. They're donkeys. Absolutely.
I didn't actually realize what you were saying. I thought you were talking about the Sadio Mane doll. I didn't realize that someone was, that's not cool. and that's not what we stand for. That shit's trash. So sorry.
No,
not cool
bad.
So,
yeah.
That's
Who's your donkey of the week? Bola.
Whoever that fan was that held the Munich flag, that's not cool.
Enough.
Like again, I didn't know that until like right now.
Yeah.
And hearing that, I'm like, that's not cool, man. We don't need to. That's not. No.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
At least no international break. Nothing was than a bad defeat. Oh yes, I am glad there's more games coming. I am glad. For sure. Your missus just eyes. Arsenal fan. Okay. Hold that 7-Up high like 7-Up. Okay.
Hey, listen. Yeah.
Is it? Do you know this person? Got comment?
No, I don't know him.
Okay, just feeling.
No, but they're right.
Was outside the stadium. Oh, it was outside.
I was outside the stadium. Yeah, I didn't think we'd let it in. That sucks. Yeah, those first people are donkeys. So I was thinking about it, and when you think about the word donkeys, DONKEYS, 7 letters, and it's interesting to me because today actually we played a game of football between Liverpool and United, and we actually beat them 7-0. Bola, did you know?
I did not know.
Spread the word, spread the word. Donkeys of the week, Manchester United. Owned, demolished, destroyed. One of the worst defeats you'll ever see. If we don't win another game this season, I'm still going to be mocking you all.
From your words, from your words of you not winning another game this season to the God.
No, man, I'm giving up alcohol. God is listening to me during
exactly. may your words come to pass. Liverpool now winning another game this season, just like you said it. I've
knock on wood. I'm going right to church after this. I'm going right to church.
Donkey of the week is the referee. How come? Why did he not send off Fabinho? Why? That was a red card.
Why did he not award 3 penalties?
Of course.
Referee has 7 letters.
+1. Donkey of the week. It's obvious.
R-E-E.
Wait, donkey of the week for this week. Okay, kudos. More positive things. How about that? I got comment.
I have no kudos, bro.
Oh, you
Darwin's right there, sir.
Bola, who's your kudos for the week?
Kudos of the week. Ten Hag for winning Carabao Cup. And transforming, like the NBC presenter said, this isn't the same Manchester United as Liverpool faced last year. So shout out to my
5. This year we beat them 7.
10. Shout out to my boy.
So you're questioning Ten Hag, is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay, I just want to, so we can just put it on tape now. I like this on tape because now you came out beginning of the season. Liverpool going to win the league. Remember that, Bola?
I did, and I thought that, and I quickly realized that wasn't going to happen.
Exactly.
I'm not criticizing Ten Hag's.
I just want to know if you're putting out there that you don't.
But it's I'm giving him my kudos for the week for winning.
Because that's a backhanded kudos.
And, like Liverpool, we have a couple of great teams ahead of us who are better than us, who are doing better, and we're just hoping to hang around. So.
Okay, Linga, who's your kudos of the week?
My kudos of the week goes to Manchester United for just like giving this girl the Sunday of her dreams. Like I'm going into my school vacation right now, and like every day is gonna be a joy. I'm gonna be really happy. Like they've really done me a solid in this Lenten period. So I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I appreciate you guys a lot for this. And actually, you guys are shit. But so my kudos goes to it probably goes to Bobby Firmino. Like 8 years. He got what's probably going to be his last goal against United. And, he hasn't always been as potent or whatever, but he's really been like a big heart of our team. Like, I feel so lucky. I feel so lucky that we had him for as long as we did. I'm going to miss him a lot. So kudos for him. Absolute Liverpool legend. I got to meet him and I asked him who his favorite superhero was. And he said, anyone who's Brazilian, which is a very Bobby answer. So kudos goes to Bobby Firmino, one of my favorite players we've ever had.
Okay. I saw the video he did. That was very touching. Even though even when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, that's cute. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute.
Great. It's kind of cute.
And he's vowed not to go to any team in the Premier League as well.
He said that. That's the part I don't. Let's not do that. If anybody comes and pays him money, he has to go. What's that? What are we doing?
He's not going to do that.
Okay, let's take comments. I'll win my cruise and we leave. Best manager in the league, best DM in the league, best defense in the league, best player in the league. Fernando be quadruple clowns. Okay. Quadruple. It doesn't sound the same until when you hear this cows quadruple. You guys say that.
Unless Carragher's saying it, it doesn't sound good. Kudos to Arsenal for coming back as well. I totally forgot about that game and the rush of our 7-0 win against Manchester United.
Kudos to Arsenal. Almost can hold their lead this season, but Arsenal did what they had to do. Fair enough. My kudos goes to my boy. In case everybody forgot, he got number 7 this Monday. FIFA's men's best player. He got 7 Ballon d'Or. Respect Messi. He's
That's a good number 7.
Wait, did Messi win the Ballon d'Or this weekend?
Yeah.
Wait, he won the Ballon d'Or?
The FIFA's men best.
No,
they call it the FIFA's best men player. They separated the awards. Yeah.
You know who else was there? You see him?
Team of the year.
Looking good.
It was
yeah, that's only because they told him there was gonna be a hair salon over there.
Exactly, I was gonna say that. You he said he was there
Man, all you balding men are haters. You, Ten Hag, Bio.
I ain't bald. I'm good somehow. This has been a late entertaining show for everybody else, apart from probably me and Oga Kwame. I had my fun. It's okay.
Hey, kudos to you guys. No, real talk. You guys are my kudos of the week. You guys.
It was fun.
You guys are dope. I appreciate it.
And I came on to get roasted a few weeks ago, so.
It pisses me off though that every time we have all these bad losses, I'm always the one on. I wish it was somebody else here today, because last time when it was the 5-0, it was Linger was in the pub and with some guy. I still remember.
I remember his drunk ass was so annoying.
Oh, do you see what he was wearing today?
Oh my God!
I don't want to see.
Wait, I tagged you in the picture, Oga. Picture in the group.
I'm not looking at it.
He has a superhero costume. I'll message it to you directly.
Oh, was it him?
Every minute for an hour.
Oh, I think I saw. You know what? I'm staying off social media for the next 7 days.
What next 7 days? Good.
Don't call me, don't text me.
One day for every goal.
For people in the chat that know me,
United.
For people in the chat that know me, for people in the group that know me, don't text me, don't call me. When I'm ready, I'll call you. Okay?
Wow.
Right, we'll take a nap. I'm just waiting for you guys to say goodbye, so I'm gonna go and take a nap.
We're done.
I'm sending ravens.
This is a great show,
I'll blame them.
You'll never walk alone, Oga. You'll never walk alone.
Liverpool fans, I know you guys had your fun. Oga Kwame, thanks for coming on last minute to sub in. DJ Bukabiasi, keep doing your thing. Thanks for coming on. Linger, hey, you had your fun. For everybody in comments, Cedar, unblock your sister, okay? Unblock her. No, that's it. Whoa. Where have you been? You've been on this show. I got she said it multiple times.
Lidar, you are my hero. Bro, listen, I've never met you in real life, but I love you. Bro, listen, you are the real MVP. Don't unblock her until tomorrow, okay? Do not unblock this woman until tomorrow.
Laughing. It's a great show, guys. Thanks.
I'm calling him the second I get off this. I'm calling him.
Thanks to everyone. We are out. I'm gonna go relax on my L. I just sleep it off.